This video is for coaches, parents, and players to help find a solid starting point and routine for youth pitchers. It is important not to overwhelm your player with too much info and moving parts, so I take a simple and practical approach with them. It's best to start your kid off pitching from the stretch, so no windup, just stand straight and pitch to home plate. Be positive and patient, reinforce the good, and help correct the mistakes or any deviations from this routine. Practice as often as you can, as repetition and finding their rhythm will be critical to their success. Comment if you have any questions. I hope this is helpful, and good luck with your ball player.
All right, catcher is going to be standing on home plate, and the pitcher is going to just do a soft toss, short distance. Now we're going to keep a straight line all the way back to the pitching mound so that the pitcher gets familiar with the pitching line that he's going to need to do when he's pitching. Get a couple of tosses in at each interval. Awesome. Make sure the catcher stays on home plate and that you're walking in a straight line to the pitching mound. Go all the way back to the pitching mound. I put a big base here so you can actually see where the mound is. I even like to take them a little bit further than the pitching mound. So they throw in a little bit further, so when they get back to the pitching mound, it's actually easier. It's a shorter distance for them. When you're on the mound, you just need to have your foot right up there against it. Now you're going to use that to push off when you start to pitch. Put on the rubber. You're going to go ahead and put the ball in your glove, bring it down to your belly. Take a deep breath, and then I like to teach them to find the seams. All right, so when I say find your grip, I'm talking about a four-seam fastball. So you want to see the four seams. When the ball's coming towards the catcher, it'll be spinning like this. Now this also allows you to get a good grip. These balls are just standard fastballs that go straight, and that's what we want at this age. So you're going to put your fingers right there on the top of the seam, and then that way you see there's like a C right there on the left of my index finger. That means you got the grip perfect. That's going to give them a better grip and then allow them to throw it straighter. That'll be more accurate, and that's the only pitch you really need to work on at this age. And then lock into your target. The idea here is to aim small, miss small. So zoom in on your target and focus. And once you have your target locked, you're going to bring your front leg, your front knee up high, and you want to be straight as a board. Don't lean back, don't lean backwards or forwards. You want to be straight. Knee up, and then you're going to take a big front step forward. And when you take your front step forward, you're going to bring your arm out into an L shape. So knee up, big step. Now when your foot comes down, you want your hips to turn and throw that ball forward. Knee up, big step, forward towards home. Now if you throw like that, when you throw, your other leg will come around and you'll be in a defensive position, ready to fill the ball if it gets hit back to you. All right, with your foot against the rubber, you can take a deep breath, find your seams, find your target, lock into your target. You want to aim small, miss small. We're going to bring our front leg up, knee high, be straight as a board with your back, and take a big step and rotate your hip and throw. At this age, you want to make sure you keep a positive mental mindset. You throw a ball, forget about it, you got a next pitch. You walk a batter, forget about it, you got the next batter. You always got to stay positive. It's easy for kids at this age to get discouraged, and you always want to be building them up. Now, staying positive is key at this age. Repetition is key. Those are the two things that you want to focus on. So get them in a rhythm of going through the same progression every time. Ready? Deep breath. Find your seam. Good pitch.
Here are the keywords you can use to make sure that you are staying true to the process. If there's a hiccup on the mound, stop and restart the routine. 1. Take a deep breath. 2. Take your time and find the seam. 3. Find your target. 4. High knee. 5. Big step. 6. Fall straight towards home. 7.
get into a defensive position. Be sure to reinforce positive attitude. And remember, even Shohei doesn't throw a strike on every pitch.